It's showtime. Yep. Wow! Yeah. Well, if there's one thing that I can say after all of this, never swim and have diarrhea afterwards. Great rules to live by. Hello, everybody. My name is the G-Rock the 100, and welcome back to more of Splatoon 2. It's been a while since I've done that kind of intro. Last time, we had some fun with the, oh, Jesus balls, what did we use last time? Oh, right, we had our first taste of Grisco Industries. And let me tell you, it was fun and spinning campground. Ink me out, ink me in. Give another shoulders request.
Time to see for what weapon we get to use this time around. Is it gonna be good?
I think not.
Oh. I was actually kind of joking enough when I said it like that. Well. These ink flurs that flur when you hit them. They shut though. They'll roll back on them after for a while. Okay. Alright. Here. And there. Whoop. Bombs away. In there? No. How about up here? That definitely looks like a whole lot of something, but we can find something that's pretty much as useless as it is in this particular universe. But it's okay though. We got some good use for it. It at least indicates that it was here. Ooh, I need to upgrade this thing. Only, just so you know, enemy ink will cause the ink flowers to roll back. Oh, hey! Hey! Bad sprinkler. Bad. You'll get cooked. Our cash is better. Oh, I get it. Oh! That was a bit of a new feature. Some inks can be hiding certain objects. Apparently defied physics on that one. Oh, nope. Let's get vertical. Isn't that the opposite of what you want to do? Maybe except for getting the sardinium. Ooh, nope. Yep. Your head in the game. My head's always been in the game. What are you talking about? Nice work, Agent 4. Shine the ink slide. Uh-oh. Ow! Was there? Oh, there was something. We're not gonna know anymore. Yep. Ow! My ankles. Ooh, this one. I like this one. Aha! There was something over there. Oh, hey, buddy. Buddy. Over here. Yep. Here's our second scroll. I was
actually about to say that was the worst throw of all time, but apparently it was a good throw. You made this look easy. Well, thank you. Final checkpoint. This one was a short one. Pretty sure I just saw the catfish. You can't shoot those shield logs on the front. Oh, duh. Why we have a little fun? Like this! Oh, yeah. Oh, there was actually something over there. No! Okay, that was actually kind of funny. Ah, and I lost all my armor. I thought that was another one. Oh well. Nope. Fresh out of armor. Oh, I'm gonna have fun with this. Oh, wait. Alright. Going up. Second a boy! Neat. Who says that I can't do an incredible job? So I was kind of saving until now, but if you notice that when there's a weapon that's being spawned from on there, that means that you completed a mission with that particular weapon. Complete them all, and you will get something very nice in the process, more than just tickets, I guess. And Gobbos holds its famous card game tournament once a year. This year, first time entrant Jalfonso appeared on the scene and promptly set about decimating the competition. He walked away with the first place trophy. Jalfonso was a character that was from the first game, but he's no longer in this game. He is mentioned, but not in this game. So, FYI, you can check your mission progress in the menu. Yeah, it's fine. Thank you. Was there something else I could do around here? I want to go back here to the Enhancer. There we go. Let's see here. Can I do anything with this now? Close. I couldn't. Oh, I can't right now. Don't worry. We'll be getting plenty of more later on down the road. So, kind of at the topic of the day, I want to show off something that's been accessible to us for quite a while. These shops. But why do it here, though? Why don't we do this in another universe? And then we'll get into our weapon hit for this very episode. Y'all know what time it is! It's Off the Hook coming at you live from Megapolis Square. Check it! Here are the current regular battle stages. Humpback Pump Track and Mako Mart? What does a Mako Mart even mean anyway? Well, Mako's a type of shark, and Mart is the owner's name. Maybe? And these are the current rink battle stages. Also Forge Fitness and Sturgeon Shipyard. Marina, you get the doopy smile every time we introduce this stage. I just love this place. All the heavy machinery reminds me of my childhood. Something we'll get into later in the game. And we're not going to worry about the league stages because, you know, Love Camp Triggerfish and even Snapple Canal. We're not doing leagues. That is a very cool looking mask. Don't get cooked, stay off the hook. So our topic for the day are these shops. Every shop that we go to varies depending on what you're looking for. And right here we have Jalfonso. I'm actually thinking of Jalonzo from earlier. How does thou, cousin? Yep, he's that one guy. And I'm not gonna say any more on that, but He sells shirts, and each of them comes with a separate kind of main power-up, or excuse me, main slot. But all the sub-slots of those will be empty. Now, they're only, you can tell here by the use of these sub-slots and based on the level that they give in terms of the stars. Don't worry, they make it ways how you can make them a little bit more useful in the game. Moving over to the right side, we have Headspace. I actually forgot the name of this girl right here. But not to worry. We'll just move. What does that say? Dusties? Never mind, this is Brisk. Never mind. Dude, welcome to Shella Fresh. I also need to get some more shoes. I guess since I'm here with all this money burning in a hole in my pocket, might as well make some good use for it. I am a little picky when it comes into choosing the footgear. I think it's like Anne or something like that. But this is Headspace. These guys will just show you hats, while Shellfish sells you shoes. You know, we actually have something like this, but I think that was for tenacity. That's some really nice headphones on there. Oh, her name is Flo. And the other one, his name is Crayman. And now we come here. Probably one of the most important shops ever. You may remember this other guy. He's Sheldon. He runs Ammo Nights. He will sell you all of these weapons. There are a ton of weapons in this game. It just keeps going until we finally reach probably one of the more interesting weapons right about here. Umbrellas. But not much to worry about that, because now we get into our weapon. A brand new weapon class that was introduced in Splatoon 2 is probably one of the best of them all. The SPLAT DUALIES. And also, finally, we get weapons and use it for both hands. Am I right? Trying to stick to the point, dualies are probably some of the most broken weapons that you'll be seeing in the game. They are going to be moving a lot, they'll be inking a lot of turf, and they are pretty much very fast enough when dealing damage. Even though they have a little bit of some main power-ups on this one, but we'll get into that in a little bit. 28 base hit damage right off the bat. Can't say no to that. But what's really nice is that these weapons are extremely tactical with their movement, because dualies come equipped with a little setting that they call dodge rolling. You can only do this while firing and then pressing the B button while doing so. You can only ever use that up to twice per use. Even if you're choosing to do it only once, your movements will become less predictable, as most people would see that you might be doing two instead of just one. And if you do one movement or two movements and not move at all, you'll stay in one position, and one weapon will pretty much act like you're going for a massive rapid-fire shooting that can pretty much ink all around you. The trade off of this is that it leaves you completely defenseless. But that doesn't mean that it's useless in any way. In fact, the dualies are widely considered to be one of the best weapons in pretty much any kind of ranked battle. Clan Blitz, Splat Hit Zones, Rainmaker. Well, maybe not so much a Rainmaker, but you can be surprised at what these things are good for. I wanted to give a special attention to the dodge roll from doing this. Using only up to, I believe, 9% of the game tank? Not bad. The only other real drawback that the dualies have is that they do have some of the more expensive specials to pick up for. Sort of. I kind of I want to take this moment to correct myself on something from earlier. When I say here that the specials have a fixed amount that they usually go up to, that's actually not the case. I was thinking of something from Splatoon 1, and every weapon, even the dualies, and heck, even the Splattershot Jr. has different sets and different ways of building up for those specials. So, I was partially wrong on this. I deserve to kind of correct myself on that one, so that's not always the case. Kind of bringing down more about how the dualies are going to work as it is. Like I said, these things are dangerous in battle. Though they do have some very dangerous enemies that they gotta be aware of. Pretty much snipers and even splatlings. A fully charged splatling is willing to destroy you. And even if you try to move around fully charged, those things will bite and they will bite you hard. Or I guess in this case, splat you hard? I don't know. I can't really think of something clever on that one, but doesn't matter. Its sub-weapon is a good one. The Burst Bomb. One of the cheaper sub-weapons to be used in the game, and even having some good follow-up shots will make it some of the best of the quick kills to go for. Don't forget you have them. Though you will need it to pretty much be at that point-blank range, and you have to, well, let them kiss your bombs while in the process. So, not bad, but these are some of the more rare subs to have in the game, and the dualies have been proud and wanted to have a burst bomb. And it's special. It's also something that's nice to have. The Tentamissiles. And that's how you're going to be dealing with pretty much all forms of snipers and splatlings, or pretty much anything from a distance. Building these up is a little bit more of a challenge to do, and if you don't have a lot of places where you can do a lot of ink, you're going to have some issues. Like I said, splat dualies are some of the harder weapons to build up your special. Plus, using the dodge roll might actually prove to be some beneficial. Even while jumping, you can still technically do a spin dodge while doing so in the air. And it is a godsend when you do a super jump. You'll want to keep that in mind if you want to be tactical. The main power-up for the Splat Dualies is Damage Up. But it can go up to 16%, so I wouldn't exactly recommend stacking them up too much. You can get them up to 33.3 damage, but I'd probably say maybe one main and two sub is probably the best way to go for. Don't forget to have others. I also want to give a special recommendation to that of run speed up, as this will give you some of the best strafings in the game. One main and maybe throwing a sub for that would be nice. I also want to give a nice call to come back and a quick respawn. Remember when I said that these weapon classes are going to die a lot? Yeah, these things are going to die a lot in battle. So if you plan on being more tactical and just want to keep going on for the brute force, that's how you're going to be dealing with those various situations. I'm not going to talk much about bomb range up because, well, it can be a little bit of a abysmal to go for it, since I already talked about the burst bombs. But even having a special charge up is great to have as well. Since the Splat Dualies are unlocked at level 4, unlocked at level 11 is probably one of the more interesting weapon choices to go for. The Emperi Splat Dualies. Same weapon, but with different summon special, as you would have expected. Its sub-weapon is a burst. Not too many more first slime, but it still manages to be one. Okay, yeah, we actually did talk about these things, so I gotta take back what I said. Kind of a very interesting kind of weapon to go for. Of course, it's always nice to get yourself and your buddies out and hit to the center of the stage. And it can be great if you're playing Rainmaker, so you can get there faster, so you can break down in that very shield, so you can have a good chance of getting the Rainmaker. But that's not the reason why this thing is crazy as it is. Its special is the Inkjet. And that's how you're going to be dealing with snipers. In fact, having an inkjet in a bro with these dualies is actually not bad to say the least. Having a nice duration on these while also dealing with those pesky snipers from a distance says a lot to how you're going to handle things in battle. Though their movements are always going to be, well, predictable as it is, but don't forget that you who can potentially stock up more on some special charge-ups and while dealing with that. Not much really needs to be said about that, but maybe a little bit more for that of ink recovery up, because the curling balls are some of the more expensive subs in the game, and the ink parries are going to be pretty ink hungry when doing so. And now, the weapon that is pretty much every Splat Zone's greatest enemy, the Kenza Splat Dualies. Right off the bat, we have suction bombs. These things are going to be a pain in everyone's tentacles. Perfect sub-weapon to get everyone away from you, to get away from the Splat Zones, and even have a nice detonation on both Splash Walls and the Rainmaker Shield is nice to have. Don't forget that their detonation is pretty much definite upon impact, and the suction bombs, and again, to be predictable and to see from a first glance. And its special is the Bowler. I think it kind of goes without saying. This is a very friendly weapon for dealing with Splat Zones. If you couldn't tell from my ranting of it such, this is a very good weapon for Splat Zones and not much into anything else except for turf wars. The ball is a little bit more on the cheaper side, if I recall correctly, for the dualies, but you can do worse with this. It does have its flaws, and the suction bomb is probably one of its weaker sub-weapons, even though that says that it was actually one of its best. The reason I want to say it like that is because this is a very ink-hungry set. And the suction bombs is one of the more expensive weapons in the game, and everyone's gonna hit it before that thing goes boom. As it stands, I would probably say the Ink Saver sub is very nice to go for. Ink Power-Up is also nice to have for the sub-weapon. And of course, having plenty of movement and having comeback and quick respawn are nice to have as well. Here's what I decided here to go for. I am the hot girl in high school who loves to play lifeguard and who listens to hip-hop music as we go for. Well, the rescue. So I decided to go for the vanilla set because I like it to be more on the tactical side with the units of the dualies. I have plenty of runs to beat up and to help out with that strafing. And of course, I got that very nice ink power up to help out with those burst bombs. But I actually have something new that I want to talk about that I never really mentioned this from before. Object Shredder. Increases damage to all non-player targets. Remember when I said that these things are going to be dying a lot? Well, finding objects on like squid beacons is probably going to be the best thing to go for. And even destroying splash walls is very, very nice to have. Having plenty of burst bombs and doing so will help. So I'm going to be going into ranked battle this time around, and we're going to be doing something kind of new. We're going to be going into Clam Blitz, a new feature that was added into the game. Throw a power clam at the barrier protecting the enemy baskets to break it. The team that gets the most clams in the other team's basket wins. Alright. So our main objective is collecting the clams all around the stage to build them up. Collecting 10 clams and they will combine into a power clam. Or rather a very oversized football that has too much stuffing into it. Your ultimate goal is to take the power clam and head straight for the basket that's in the enemy territory. Every side is going to be starting off with 100 hit points, and the one that loses all the 100 points ends the match, and the one that has the most points wins. The barrier will stay open here for roughly 30 seconds or 20 seconds or something like that, or whatever it is. And you will have get as much clams as you can in there until the timer runs out. When the main basket respawns, a power clam will respawn on your opponent's side, and it'll be in their color. This could be an ultimate game changer. This is sort of when you will have to be very vigilant to making sure that you don't get distracted on this. If an inkling or an octoling drops into power clam, they will have roughly 10 seconds for someone else to pick it up, or it will fade away and be gone forever. In its place, however, clams will spawn everywhere. Eventually, if this thing does go into overtime, this would typically mean that an enemy clam in power clam is on the field, and they could potentially throw it out of the power basket, and they could potentially make the ultimate comeback. Don't forget to keep an eye on the clock and making sure that you have anyone else that's holding the power clam is found. They are easy targets. They will glow, and you will be able to pretty much destroy them while they can. Got it? Okay. So, I'm at a risk here because I'm on B-, and I have not been doing so good at Clam Blitz since the last time I got back into this a while back. But that's okay. It's for your guys' entertainment. I also want to point out that with each rank battle we get into, the weapon hits on here may vary depending on the power level. Every player and weapon, depending on their, rank or streak, determines one's power level, and they try to keep things as balanced as possible. In fact, when I was trying to get into rank battle a little while back before doing this recording, I have not once had anyone come in all the way. So, I would be lucky if I actually do get at least a rank match in before things are pretty much have to go sideways. Not vertically, sideways, horizontal. The worst part is, I doubt we'll be seeing anything about this anytime soon, especially since that a lot of people have stopped playing these particular kind of games, which is kind of sad when you think about it. You know, now that I'm kind of thinking about it, I probably should have played Let's Play this game sooner, so I could have at least had a better chance of doing it. So, oops. Well, luckily, if we do get more, it does increase the timer, but let's face it. So I will be right back until we eventually get into a rank match. Oh. Did you just leave us? Okay, I give up. Turf Wars it is. This sucks, because I really did want to get into rank battles. I guess rank battles is all pretty much all but dead, I guess. And, ooh, we got an interesting one to deal with. So, I guess it won't hurt if we just have a little fun with this. So, I'm just going to tarp right here, I guess. Ha-ha! Uninkable locations. Have a little taste of your own medicine. Not what I had in mind. Oh! Ah! I didn't mean to only actually kill him. I mean, I'll take it. It's just... Are they even putting up a fight at all? Ha-ha! Miss me! Oh boy. Oh, bats on our enemy! Bats on our enemy! Alright. Where are you? Oh boy. Fire in the hole. Alright. Yeah. Whoa! Wait, whoop! Alright. Ah! Okay, he actually got me that time. Alright. Well, at least it wasn't a complete washout. Oh, what am I kidding? It was a complete washout. 2/3? Nice. Jeez, our Tri-Sergeant got 15 kills! Holy crap! Okay, I'll take it. Next. Mako Mart. Alright. Now this is a very interesting looking shopping mall. Alright. Ooh! Okay, we got 3 rollers. Oh, they got 3 rollers. They're gonna cover the ground very fast. Oh. Alright. If I can at least get them from a distance. Are they just seriously not gonna turf their own side of the field? Kind of the whole point of turf wars, buddy. Yep. Ooh! Where are you? Oh boy. Ah! I got cocky on that one. Alright. Let me see if I can maybe join up with that. Alright. Oops. Uh-oh. Is it bad to say that I find this a little bit funny and a little bit sad? Because I feel like I'm kind of destroying a whole community if I'm doing this. I mean, they got some of the best sort of weapons to go for turfing, but just don't seem to want to do it. Oh, hey guys. Shut up, phone. I'm working on that, alright? I just swore I couldn't get muted that, but... Oh! I was hoping to at least to try to get a little something into it, but no. Alright, go get him, bud. Well. Yikesy! Wow! 60.1. Yeah, I feel like I kind of killed an entire community because of how good we've been doing. Sure, I've died twice, but to be fair, you gotta give him a little bit of some credit, right? And I wasn't kidding about that high school hottie who likes it and needed to be a lifeguard to help him save people. Just look how good I look. Alright. So, I think now that we're all done with that, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna end things off right around here. I guess the ranked battle is now pretty much all but dead at this point. You don't say. Ooh! Okay, that's actually pretty cool. I guess these guys just don't do a lot of beavers anymore. Oh wow. You guys see anything? You guys pretty much the same day. Yeah, a lot of people are saying goodbye to Splatoon 2. Like I said, it's ranked battle's pretty much all but dead. I guess we're just gonna be taking a turf forcing from here on in Grisco companies, but that's okay. And I guess now that we've finally gotten that taken care of, next time we get into one of my favorite weapon classes in the game. See you guys then.